Good evening everybody. Today I take a second class regarding pointers. Okay. I show you some examples of pointers. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to this Dev C++. Okay. Go to Dev C++. Here what I will do. Now show some files. Now in the first lesson what I will do. Now this is for a pointer. I am using the address of a pointer. Directly I am typing the address of a pointer to the variable. Address of a pointer to the variable A and address of the pointer to the variable B. Now here what I am doing, I am adding the sum of two variables and showing the result in the third variable using the pointers. Here directly I am assigning the address of a pointer variable for A and address of pointer variable of B to find the addition of two numbers. Okay. Now what I will do, run this program. Now I will go to execute, compile. First I will compile it. Then I will go to execute, run. See now what is doing? It's showing the result. Okay. Now next program is what? Next program is, I will open next program. Okay. And this next program, here I am using the structure. Okay. I am using structure with the pointer. Okay. And in this what I am doing, first I am taking a structure. I am showing that I am taking a book details. Okay, then what I am doing, I am calling the main function. Here I am in two objects, book 1 and book 2, for representing two set of details. Okay, here I am using this this one. Now suppose here I will say some name, I will say subject. Suppose I will say subject as it is a relatively C program. I will say C program. Okay, like this. Now again say it again telling. Actually str copy is a function for assigning the string value to the variable. Str copy cannot be used for the numbers, it can be used only for strings, words. Okay. Now here what I am doing, here I am calling two objects. I am passing the two address of two objects. Okay, and I am using one function. Okay, here I am print book is a function. Okay, which I am calling in the main function. Okay, using this address. Now what I am doing, this function I am calling outside. Okay, here what I am doing, here I am using the pointer concept. Okay. And here what is happening, this whatever the value is there, it will be pointing to the address of two books, book 1 and book 2. Okay. Now the star will contain the value of that book and pointing to two book address, that is book 1 and book 2. Now here what I am doing, again the structures what you are using, if you want to access the value through object, you are using dot operator. Okay, here you are using this arrow mark, that is called indirection operator. Always if you want to access the details of each and every object, that is of address of book 1 and address of book 2, okay, we are using this indirection operator. Okay, that is this book is a content which is pointing to two addresses. One is for book 1 and one is for book 2. Okay, and now what I will do, now I will run this program. Okay, if I run this program now here, and this is called function declaration. Always whatever the function you are called, same thing you have to give above the main function with semicolon. Here we are passing the word structure with the value. Okay, always pointer has got two aspects. One is address and one is value. If the star indicates the value, ampersand indicates the address. Okay, always this value will be pointing the address of two books, book 1 and book 2. This value will be pointed to get the details of book 1 as well as get the details of book 2. Okay. Now it is not necessary here. You can remove this in. Now if you want to reduce the size, you go to tools, then you go to edit option, then what you do, you go to font, how much size you want you can reduce, click on OK. Like this you can reduce. And if you want to compile on the program, you go to execute, compile and run. See like this is showing two sets of book data. One is book 1 and one is book 2. Okay. Using one value, using one contents, that book is pointed to two addresses, that is book 1 and book 2. Okay, this is regarding how to use with structure using pointers. Okay, this is the program. Okay, if you want you can reduce further. Okay, I'll go to tools again, I'll go to edit option. If you want you can reduce, you go to font, and you can reduce the space. How much you want you can reduce. Okay, this is the program. This is a program regarding structure with pointers. Okay, thanks.